Honestly, I wish I had a lot more to say about this one. We're going to talk about Saturday night's main event. Probably going to be one of my least favorite ones in most recent history, even worse than I think anything else we've watched. But and again, these are just my own opinions. The night started with Jade Cargill, Mishin, and BFAB taking on Rhea Ripley, Charlotte, and Alexa. The match itself wasn't like too terrible. There was some decent spots. In the end, Rhea and Charlotte and Alexa thought they had the upper hand. They started celebrating. Rhea finally made amends with Charlotte, so it looks like. And then Jade Cargill was able to capitalize on that and get the victory. So, anyways, that's how we started. Sol Ruca versus Becky Lynch was next. That match was really quick. It had some promise when it started, but it was a super quick match. And Sol Ruca won by disqualification. She was about to hit the Soul Snatcher. Becky pulled the ref in the way, so Sol hit her. And because Becky was the one that pulled the ref, well, you can't touch the ref. That's a disqualification. That's how the match ended. Honestly, I don't even think it was like 3 minutes. It felt like it was super quick. Backstage, though, we saw Adam Pearce basically tell Becky Lynch that, nope, you got to do a rematch now at Clash in Italy for the title against Sol Ruca. So at least there's that going for it, I guess. Penta versus Ethan Page, definitely my match of the night, I think. That or maybe the tag match, but this one was a really great match. A lot of back and forths. At one point, I thought Ethan might actually put it away, but nope, Penta came out on top. So I guess he's sticking on Raw, and those rumors about him going to SmackDown and joining his brother to revive the tag team division isn't going to happen. But anyways, that match is definitely one to go back and watch. Paige and Brie versus the Irresistible Forces. Listen, I said this for a while now, ever since they came back at Mania. I have nothing against Paige and Brie. It's just the Irresistible Forces lost in a way that once again, I don't know who's writing these things, but it just didn't make sense. How are you telling me that Brie putting her foot on Paige is gonna be enough to help her pin Nia Jax? Nia Jax. That's who won, and that's how they did it. She came off the top rope, sure. She came off the top turnbuckle. That might be enough, but no, bro. What? What are we doing? And then the last match was the Visions versus the Street Profits. That one too had a lot of promise. I think the coolest spot in that entire match was Bron Breakker coming out of nowhere. Montez Ford jumped over him, and then Dawkins, basically pushed him against the announce table. But ultimately, they were able to. The Vision was able to come out on top by using the Brax Knucks, and they're still your tag champs. So you know what that means? That means 0 titles changed hands tonight. Not one. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. This isn't a pay-per-view. I mean, I literally watched this for free on YouTube. But the show itself, I'm going to be honest, it wasn't one of my favorites tonight. Anyways, I want to hear what you have to say. I'm done for right now. I'm going to go watch AAA, which I bet you will be a better show. I'm going to say that right now. I bet you AAA is going to be a better show than what Saturday Night Main Event was.